got some potential. I mean, Axodo does have the better PV here, but it is any percent, and
everything can happen in any percent. We all know that.
Yep, 90% is plenty volatile. I mean, literally, Axodo misses AWS a couple times, and that could be the difference right there.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things that probably the biggest difference that we'll see is about movement optimizations, even though Whale is definitely not that much behind in terms of high caliber movement, if I can call it like this, but consistency will definitely have to show up to see who's the best during this run.
Yep. Definitely look for the small movement mistakes to be a deciding factor here. Already looks like...
Seems like they're pretty tight at the moment.
Yep. Just waiting for the resync there. But they are separated by not... like, the only separation here, I think, is just because Whale ran into one of the Zoomers.
Yep.
Oh, Whale got the bad pattern. Like, there's another, like, half a second.
Another half a second that Axodo can use. Unfortunately, misses the blocks to get into the shortcut, so now Whale is in the lead by 2 seconds, I'd say, but yeah, we'll see. The double can change that. We'll see if one of them can get it.
Yeah. Double is kind of one of the first real trick of the run. You try to hit 2 missiles on the same frame. You kind of got to jump and shoot in a very particular way. It's not actually a huge deal, but it's fairly big early on as far as time. And Whale gets
Whale gets it first try. That's perfect. Unfortunately, Axodo missing it. Goes for the second try and not getting it.
And that's going to make a huge difference. We'll see if... Axodo.
Actually, Whale has no drops either.
Oh, Axodo's getting the drops, though.
Yeah, the gamble paid off. Fortunately, shot 1 missile somehow and got hit. And because of the health he lost, he probably won't get a missile from that last Zoomer. And no. So he only have 2 missiles for his high room, while Whale will only have 3. That's some low person strategies right there.
Well, Whale got some bad luck there. Axodo, though.
Yep. Absolutely.
Going for the farm with 0 missiles in a race. That is a bold play.
I mean, I should be angry at him. I'll give him a few words.
It worked out, but that's a bold strategy.
That's a very bold move. Still worked out though. So
Whale is through hive room.
No problems for him. Exiting at 244, so that's okay.
Axodo hits the bug. The bug was
taking a bit of a tumble.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so at this point they're 10 seconds apart, which at only 3 minutes of the game is already kind of a big deal. I don't know if you agree with me.
Yeah, I mean 10 seconds. 10 seconds apart
really fast.
Brunstar, like I think 10 seconds is honestly not that many mistakes in Brunstar.
Yeah, it could be way worse.
Yeah,
especially considering the situations they were in.
Like if you get spikes is 10 seconds. You know, falling in hive room and only having 2 missiles, maybe that's 10 seconds right there. Maybe you're Axodo and can't quite get over that ledge. A little high five there. Let's see how Whale's bugs treat him.
Seems like they're falling pretty fast and
wow!
Oh my hell!
Wow!
That was amazing.
That was ridiculous.
That are some of the fastest bugs I've ever seen.
Yeah, wow. Axodo's almost certainly going to lose time to that, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that was not bad either.
That was not bad either.
It was a bit slower, but hey, that's
wow. Double good
luck.
bugs. That's good stuff. Always nice to not see a huge difference in that bug RNG.
Absolutely.
So, in theory, we'll be seeing both of these runners go down to Norfair.
I would love to see something that will change, but not expecting. I'm not expecting Whale to go to Kraid.
It doesn't look like anyone's setting up for Kraid first or anything weird here. So
yeah.
Well, getting charge beam. Charge beam, debatably faster. It may not even be faster to get it, but having charge beam in end game just makes it so much more convenient.
Yep.
It's not that it speeds it up. It's so much easier. Whale took a lot of hits.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of health. Only 85 in a missile, which is pretty bad at this point.
Yeah.
Axodo is surely going to be at full health if he waits for the drops and maybe 4 missiles.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be good for him.
Yeah,
Except
I wonder
if
if
he's unlucky.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually, as far as ammo and health goes. I wonder if we're gonna see Axodo go for the heal skip. And
I do think so.
Whale, if Whale wants to be really aggressive, he might be able to go for it, but
that's a tough choice at this point. No, he's not
yeah,
gonna get it. He's not taking the drops.
Okay. I mean,
he's gonna riffle that ice beam.
I got to agree with that decision. Like,
absolutely.
85 and 1 is just really not very good for heal skip. Axodo, you can see he's farming the bugs here for missiles. Oh, he got really unlucky on that one.
Fortunately, getting one more missile on the Nova, so that's always something you gotta appreciate when the Piebug doesn't drop.
Yeah, his ammo is really good right now. What?
Absolutely.
Whale? Okay.
Missing the wall jumps, things that can happen, little mistakes that could accumulate and cost him in the end.
Yeah.
For the moment, his lead is pretty significant, I'd say.
Yeah, Whale's got a fairly good lead going right now, but we're not really into the meat of the category yet.
Oh yeah, and we've certainly not seen any kind of tricks that can destroy a run.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff we've been seeing so far, outside of Brinstar has some stuff that can really cost you time, but we didn't see too much of that. Axodo, definitely with no double and a fallen hive room is really not ideal. But there's stuff coming up where you can just lose 30, 40 seconds, if not more.
I'm actually wondering how well he's going to play his Ridley Zone, because we did a race yesterday, and I don't know if he played really aggressively, or I don't know, that was weird, and he dies some way. I don't understand how. And he usually has troubles with the sidewars room, like, to manage his health and everything, so...
Yeah, I definitely saw him asking about that. So I would... If I'm Whale, I would honestly kind of try to play it a little safe, just because I know that... I don't know how Whale feels about himself, but like I know that if I screw something up... Oh, Axodo, right at the top, failing that bomb jump. I know, like, if I've screwed something up lately, like... next time I go for it, that's going to be on my mind. And in a race scenario like this, like the last thing you want is uncertainty.
Yeah, this is gonna screw your mind and kind of stress you, and you definitely won't feel confident in getting into the trick.
Yep. So Whale does have a good lead right now, but Axodo is going to be able to skip that heal. He's got a pretty good ammo count here, and that's a pretty decent time save. The heal is not fast.
Reaching the save room at 8 minutes, so we'll see, I guess, 8:15 for Axodo or something like that.
Yeah, maybe a little more, I think, at this point. But
yeah, a bit more, but 19 missiles, that's a great missile count. He should be at 20, maybe 22.
Yeah, honestly, like you can go for heal skip as low as like 13 or 14. So yeah, Whale 75 and 8. He's got a heal. I think he's going to set up for a refill glitch here. Nope, I guess
trying,
not.
But fortunately misses the setup, so it doesn't go for it.
Yeah, so he's going to have a lot of ammo though, which is nice. The safety of additional ammo is
always good.
Very good. Yeah. So Whale going to be going up to make you... Oh! Oof. Good thing you didn't try to skip the heal. That's a lot of damage you just took.
Absolutely. Not getting the statue, which is always something you want to see.
Yep. That statue costs a lot of time. Oh, I think he's going to get the sub-pixels to just press up. Oh, he doesn't.
Yep.
He may not know about that. Axodo taking this room really slowly. I can't blame him, because like he's going for that heal skip, that health.
Absolutely. That freeze also on that Reaper was really close from being too close to the wall, actually.
Yeah, actually, that's something I want to mention because it's a pretty important part of this run. The way drops work in this game.
Yep.
While taking the missile early, that's an interesting decision with when you're healing, but okay. He wants to be safe, so. But the way drops work in this game is there's kind of two pools, so to speak. There's health and missiles. and then there's supers and power bombs. Health and missile drops affect each other, but not power bombs or supers. So like, if you're full on health, your health drops will get converted to missile drops. And if you're full on missiles, your missile drops will get converted to health. So if you're looking for ammo, you really want to be on full health. Whale had a rough cocoon fight there.
Axodo unfortunately missing the perfect kill on his side also. And
yeah, Axodo having a rough cocoon too.
Forgot to shoot one more missile. And he took a hit actually from the vines going for this drop, which cost him actually 1 second for free.
He got a large health on that from that
Reaper
though, so he should be doing okay as far as health is concerned. Whale maintained the lead, but it's a bit tighter than it was before.
Absolutely, and the drops he got from the vine room, he actually needed that extra missile tank, because otherwise he would have been at exactly 18 missiles.
Oh yeah, exactly 18 is what you need to kill the cocoon. It's 9 missiles per side, so not having any to spare is really scary. Axodo
having a bit of troubles to get his bomb jumps working.
Okay, he's up there. Whale's coming up to... Oh, Whale's health is low.
Yep, that's one of the things that I noted.
Okay, it's
like he's doing a fairly good job at it. Wants to take that... that actually costed him way more than needed.
Well...
Okay, so he's fine. He can take one more hit from these side hoopers. Each of these red side hoopers are doing 30 damages per hit, which is a lot when you want to rush this room. You can see Axodo is actually doing a good job at it.
Axodo's moving through it a little faster. Well! Oh, man.
And here is the worst room in the game, in my opinion.
Oh, nice backup, though.
Yep,
nice job, Well.
Unfortunately, he will have to kill all the side hoopers. One hit and he's dead.
Yeah,
Axodo should take the lead now.
Yep.
And there we go. That's the change.
Sneaks into the lead.
Do you think Whale's going to jump into the side hoopers? He has 44 health.
I don't expect him to.
I'm definitely expecting him to do that. Look at this.
Oh, what? Oh,
it's gonna die. Jumping over the side hoopers to avoid death.
Wow.
Holy hell.
Oh, man.
The orb, that was way too close for Comfort.
Oh,
he cannot miss it.
Well, what? It didn't. What are you doing?
Okay, he needs to kill these orbs.
He does, or else he's not.
They're
he's
doing
not
18,
in a good
I
spot.
think.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. But this room, if you go slow in this room, the orbs are really not in a good spot. Well,
he's gonna get it. Oh, okay, that was very close. Good awareness, good shot.
I half expected him to run into that orb.
He can't die to my door. He already did it. Not in the tournament, but...
Okay. He's
taking
that eye door real
safe.
Oh, Axodo just missed a refill glitch there.
Yeah, by for you.
Let's see if Whale can get it.
Oh.
Looks like he brain farted a little bit.
Okay, so what he tried to do is to pick up the unknown item.
So this is important.
Go behind it.
Axodo is doing single E-Tank Ridley. Whale is picking the safety up. Single E-Tank Ridley, it's not hard, you just don't have much room for error. And it looks like it worked out for him. He's still alive.
Yep, and 34 health.
Whale should not have any... Whale has essentially no risk of death here.
Yep. Let's see how RNG is going to treat Axodo,
he turned Ridley, though. Oh, wow. Whale actually would have survived, even if he didn't pick up the E-Tank. Axodo has 4 supers. That's great.
Yep, and with that, I know that he's going to take the E-Tank that's coming out in the room.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, Whale. Whale's going to have to skip that for super... Well, he doesn't have to, but it's... I much prefer farming the owls in this E-Tank room that Axodo is in compared to trying to farm the ones at the end.
Yeah, that's definitely faster, but... I mean, in a race scenario, I'd definitely take that E-Tank and the farm later.
Yeah. I mean, Whale's already got 2.
Yeah, so he doesn't really need it anyway.
I guess he's going to take it. Okay.
Yeah, he wants to play in 8% safe, which we cannot blame him for that.
The general theme of zero mission at 8% is that no individual thing is really that difficult to do, but if things start to go wrong, things can go very wrong very quickly in this category.
Absolutely. Especially in Ridley, we've seen it. You're really at low health the entire time because you need to rush through these rooms with these powers enemy.
See, Whale just messing up his farm a little bit. Like, he recovered really well, but...
No bad RNG, so that's always something.
Yep,
That's
he got
good.
his supers. So his ammo count is much better than Axodo's right here. It shouldn't make a huge difference because they both have the 4 supers, but...
Yeah, and don't forget that Axodo is going to take... Axodo has 1 missile tank less. So they're going to be pretty equal in ammos, actually.
Yeah, they're very close.
Yeah, they're only 1 missile apart at this point.
Yeah.
In terms of routing. Oh, no, actually 2, because Whale already broke that block.
Yep. Well. So, picking up high jump is actually another item that's debatably faster, I think.
Yes.
It's...
It's very much the same. Oh, that transition was so good, and because it was... That was actually beautiful to see this room.
Yeah, it was a good room from Whale. That room before high jump, like, it's not hard. It looks and is fairly easy to deal with, but... If you mess up one thing, you'll find yourself in the lava with a bunch of enemies swooping down on you.
Yep.
And in a normal run where you only have 1 E-tank, like, that can end your run real fast.
It did to me yesterday in a good attempt, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten stuck down there too. Like, 0 mission any %, man. Just...
It's a dangerous category.
You're riding the edge to try and go fast. Axodo kind of cheekily farming for a few additional missiles there. Oops.
Why not?
Well, yeah, I mean, having additional missiles at this point makes it so that he might be able to do a faster side hopper room in Kraid. But guy going outside. Guy outside going fast, just like this race. That joke, I botched it the first time. That's okay. But we're coming up to, like, the first major trick of the run.
And kind of the trick that defines any person normal in itself.
Yep, absolutely. This is the trick that defines this route in a lot of ways.
The Rio Room HBJ... Wait, what? What am I talking about?
Yep, that's the one.
I'm really talking about the AWS, the infamous Acid Worm Skip.
Yep, Acid Worm Skip is a wall for new and experienced runners alike. So we'll see. Axodo's coming up to it here. We'll see if he gets it. So basically he's going to try to use the bomb hitbox to propel himself just a little bit further forward so he can grab that ledge.
Rolling over the edge and gets the explosion.
Easy.
Easy and fast, no problems for him.
All right.
Well, now you'll see him doing a different strategy. He does not believe in the classic AWS strats and prefers to destroy all the blocks and go for some horizontal bomb jumps instead, if he can destroy that block.
Yep. Whale's just going straight for the HBJ. It's not, if you go right for it, it's not that much slower. But
that's much more difficult, I'd say.
It is more difficult, but... Whale, he didn't unmorph.
Not unmorphing.
He had it.
That's
Whale
one
is
of the dangers.
Whale is a bit of a meme hundo runner sometimes. So he's definitely practiced it, but yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, you know what I mean. But unfortunately, Axodo getting that first try, AWS just gave him such a lead right now.
Alright, Axodo, don't miss your supers. Perfect.
Okay, he didn't. Good.
So now Kraid is down.
Yep. And then this very much is still not over. Like, Axodo has a pretty good lead right now, but there's a whale. I hope you know what you're doing here. Okay.
Opting to jump over that side over. Why not?
Yeah, I think he's going for it
getting the refill glitch.
Oh, he got it?
Yep.
Oh, good. Refill glitch with Spring Ball is not actually that hard to set up. So that's why we started refilling here at Kraid instead of later.
Especially in this position, like the way you jump on the platform with Spring Ball, the fact that it's a bit up, it kind of gives you almost the perfect positioning to get into.
Okay. So I really want to say something about missing supers on Kraid. Like,
But
wow, that was a high
I
spark
feel like
from
there's a bug
Axodo.
somewhere.
It's like, it doesn't ever happen normally, but all sorts of stuff can happen in a race. Well, also getting refill.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a double riffle glitch.
Yeah. And it's just like, you don't ever expect it to happen, but
When it happens, you will
can-
never joke
it
about
can
that
happen.
again.
Shoutouts to Ross.
Shoutouts to me who blew up a pace not long ago to that.
I think everyone's, well,
Everyone
okay,
did it once, I guess.
Oh, Axodo going for Brinstar Super.
Yep, he's the only 38 older that has Brinstar Super in his PB currently. I guess Eagle and other people had it before the addition of Zebskip, but he's the only 38 holder that has it right now.
I mean, until Zebskip, only Eagle and Sam had 38.
True.
Any percent's gotten a lot more competitive since then. A lot more people have started running it.
It still took a time.
It did. I mean, Ross got a 38, and then no one else got it for a long while.
Mm-hmm. Then you and Scotty kind of started, you especially, I'd say. While on my side, I was trying to, well, to beat all of my PBs one after the other, and that's when I started the grind, and pretty much everyone started to get 38.
Is Whale setting up for Brinstar Super here? No. Okay. So that could wind up saving Whale some time here. I mean, I think that's a smart play for him. Like, at this point, you know, he's behind
He needs to save time
by a significant chunk. I mean, Brinstar Super Torian is super, super comfy. It's just so much nicer than trying to do Torian with 4 supers. But Brinstar Super is not actually faster. It's mostly consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So Whale going in with 4 supers and relying on Zebskip, he's got a lot more volatility here in Torian. He could save time over Axodo for sure, but he could also lose that time. Like, Zebskip is a hard trick. So let's see how Axodo's luck is so far. Doesn't look like he's gotten any drops so far. Well, maybe one. No.
Nope. No drops for the moment.
So Torian in any percent is really kind of an interesting... Ooh, double supers. It's kind of an interesting part of the run because you really need to execute properly because, like we were talking about earlier, you really, really want missile drops. And you also really need to balance your missile or super usage, or you'll find yourself running really short on missiles at the end, which is why you won't see these players just using supers as they have them. Like, Axodo's keeping these 4 supers so he can keep his missile count relatively high. He's going to use them in a few key locations, I think. Same with Whale. You can see Whale's getting some drops here.
Getting a few good drops at the moment, and Axodo with 6 supers in that room, which is pretty good, and now is...
Yeah, Axodo is being very conservative with his supers here. I'm not sure that I agree with that decision. Whale getting grabbed! Whale! Okay. That's really, really bad.
I mean, that's pretty okay. Look at Axodo, 50 and 4 if he wants, even though I'm not expecting him from him. He could go for Zebskip.
Yeah. That's a good decision.
Axodo, my boy. Let's go.
That's a good decision. I hope that's not too high.
It looks good to me.
Oh. Let's see here. The thing about Zebskip is that it's a frame perfect on Mo. He gets it. Way to be, Axodo. What a Torian.
Well played.
Does Brinstar Super, ends with 50 and 4, and goes straight into Zebskip. What a guy.
Some time, but hey, the result matters.
Yep, he didn't have to reset the room or freeze a Rinka. Wow, those damage boosts, dude. That's so good.
Next generation plays.
Wow. Axodo with these, like, year 2100 strats.
Cosmic brain strats. While Whale, you can see, he lost a lot of health and only 13 missiles.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you get grabbed, you lose not only the time it takes to break out of the grab, but you also lose the health which when you get grabbed a lot back and forth like Whale did,
which means you're less likely to get missile drops on a Metroid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's when you see this. He's good on supers, but man, it always sucks to see these long farms in any percent, especially when it's a grab like that. It's just, now we just have to watch Whale get the one drop after the other, hope he doesn't get too much health. Okay, he's good now.
He is good now. You basically need to complete a refill when you go for 50 and 4, and now all relies on Sabotage Skip. Getting the good positioning, so that's okay. Now what matters is to get in more for the exact frame the bomb explodes.
Yep. Well, okay, he's refreezing.
Nice refreeze.
Good. Yeah, he's getting kind of trolled by the turrets here.
That's one of the biggest, most annoying things about Zed Skip.
Yep. Oh, he messed up the backup. He has to reload the room here. That's the problem with Zeb Skip sometimes. Like, if you can do it really quickly, then it's going to save you a bunch of time, but it's a frame perfect on Morph. Like, this, it's the same with any sort of trick like this that's frame perfect. Whoa, Whale. He almost made a good decision.
He already realized.
Okay. Yeah, because if you go, you need 50 and 4 to kill 2 Zebs. So now he's gonna have to farm back up to full again. I mean, I agree with the Zeb Skip play here. Like, I think given his position going into Torian, going for skipping Rinstar Super and going straight to Zeb Skip, great decision. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to pay off for him. Axodo almost getting the map of shame. He's healing. That's a good decision too. I mean, he's got a pretty good lead at this point, and there's no reason to take the risk of dying.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like in a race scenario like this, I think the only time. Oh, Whale uses the super. Oh no.
Oh, that's.
Oh no, Whale. Oh,
how much missiles does he need?
That hurt to watch. I think he needs 3 more.
Yeah, I guess. Or here they are.
Okay. Yeah, Rink is in Mother. Oh, 2 more? 1 more?
2 more. 2 more.
Oh man. That.
A bit unfortunate.
That Torian was really heartbreaking for Whale.
Mm.
That was the grabs, the drops, that Zeb Skip.
And then shooting the Rinka with the super.
That was hard to watch. But it's okay. He's still going. Axodo's in Suitless. We didn't even mention Suitless.
Yep. We're so focused on Whale's gameplay that we completely forgot about that.
Yep. Suitless is just movement. Like, there's a few spots where you want to move in particular ways to manipulate the pirates. But, oh, he's actually coming up to fast searchlights here. You think he's going to go for it?
I'm definitely not sure, honestly. I hope so. Yeah, he goes for it.
Gets it. Nice.
Well played. That's a 2-second time save there.
It is. Fast searchlights is one of those things, like, it's not a big time save, but it feels really nice to get it.
Yep. Always good.
Saving the 8 frames by jumping through the door. Man.
Also, obviously, you still aim refill because when you start your selection section, you're only at 99 health, and all the pirates, doesn't matter if it's a physical contact with their bodies or if you're getting shot by their beams, it's instantly 100 damages since you have no suit, which means instant death if you didn't refill. So, with that refill on these 2 tanks, Axodo can take 2 hits from the pirates, but even if it's a time loss, you can kind of reinvest this energy later on during the Charlie fight. And I don't know if we should mention it right now. Because
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yep, that would be much easier.
The general idea is that refilling in any percent loses a few seconds on average. It's not even that slow.
No.
100%, it's 100% you lose 8 seconds on average by
more
refilling.
E-tanks, so it takes more time to give your energy
Yeah,
back.
100% it's a no-brainer. Just if you're doing an actual run, you don't want to refill. Any percent, I mean, you could make the argument that it's a consistency strat. Let's see if it's going to the same strat here.
Yep.
Now, if I'm Whale, I think I'm going to make the refill play here. Just because at this point... Okay. I mean, I can understand his logic, but I honestly think you refill at this point because, like, Axodo is an experienced any percent runner.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do much more mistakes at this point.
Like, realistically, this is like a 3. Oh, looks like he's in the wrong room there.
And I have bad news for you.
Oh no.
Where Whale just typed .quit in the race channel. Right as
spoilers.
I just put up the race channel for a second, and as soon as I opened it, I saw .quit.
Spoilers, Destructor. Oh, he went. Oh, is this?
Is this the?
Yep, that happened to me once. That happened to me once. I know.
What?
Exactly.
Oh wait, Axodo is only at 99 health.
Oh man, I know.
How did that happen? I didn't catch that.
I know exactly what happens there. Okay, so what happened to Whale there was he ran into the room just too soon, so the alarm was still on. But when he fell through the cracks, the pirate hadn't seen him in enough time, so the alarm turned off, which made the shutter go up, but the pirate had buffered the shot already, right, when it ran into the room, right? So the shot sneaks past the gate and hits him when he jumps up.
That really sucks.
That is what happened to Whale. That just... that's such a heartbreaking mistake, because in the moment, like, you have no idea what happened. I
saw what
no
happened.
idea.
Like instant death with no reason. I didn't even see
the only reason that I know what happened there was because I lost a PB pace to it and I had to watch the clip of it probably 10 times in slow motion to understand what happened.
Damn.
That's such an unfortunate death, but that's part of the risk you take when you skip the heal in suitless.
Mm.
And I mean, we still don't have a lot of E-tanks in any percent, so death is very much still a possibility right until the end of the run.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, again, the same sort of idea, same theme, like, nothing is really hard, but if things get a little out of control, they can get very out of control very fast. This is the boss we were talking about. You can shoot yourself on this mirror to make the sigil appear faster. It looks like Axodo's not doing that. Oh, wow. That was a troll pattern. Axodo is taking a fair few hits. Okay, he's good. Okay. So now Axodo's going into the final leg of the game, but he is very, very much not home free.
Yep, now he got his suit back, but pirates are still doing 50 damages per hit, so especially in this last area of the game, you want to go fast, which involves killing the pirates quickly with your beam and run through them. So if you miss a room, and because there are a lot of pirates, because you're always with your on turned on, you can quickly get comboed. Yeah, I already changed the audio, but yeah, you guessed.
Yeah.
The problem is that we do have the sound of the restream on his pop.
Yeah, Axodo, what are you doing?
Okay, apparently now I can. There we go.
Oh, I already switched it. Whoops.
I guess now that he probably knows that at this point Axodo, Whale is dead, rather.
Yeah, he probably looked at the race channel. I mean, I'm honestly still of the opinion that I wouldn't have quit until Exodo
It's
finish.
completely over.
Because, like, pirates still do 50 damage a hit, and he only has 2 E-tanks. Like, this is very much not home free for Exodo. I mean, I hate to go back to the Kirby jokes, but Kirby Master lost a run to the very last pirate that jumped out of the ship. Like,
hello, boy.
Anything can happen here.
All right, should we get Whale into the? Oh, okay. Apparently, I don't need to spoil it, and Whale just joined us.
Hi.
I will.
Hello. My death was totally reasonable. I knew something like that could happen. I needed to save time somehow, so I was going for all the fast strats. If I was right on the point, the alarm could have gone off before the enemy even entered the room, and that's kind of what I had to gun for. I needed to gun for every frame of time save.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you... I'll be honest, I kind of disagree with the heal skip decision there. I would have healed myself and saved. Just because when it's that... Oh, Exodo! When it's that big of a difference, like, I don't know, I feel like banking on your opponent dying is a better decision, but I mean, I can't exactly sit here and say skipping the heal was a bad decision. It does still save time.
I knew the possibility of dying in that room was totally a thing. I had to take the gamble, though, and hope that the pirate hadn't entered the room.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's just, it sucks that it went the way it went, but...
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
I thought I had a good run for the most part, at least till I entered Ridley. After I entered Ridley, it got kind of rough. I probably gave you a few heart attacks.
Oh, this was a great race for the most part. It just...
it fell apart when I didn't get AWS because I can't unmorph. That's a common issue, is pressing up and down. I think
doing his patented pirate strat. Oh, okay, nice.
Yep. His home pirate strat, actually, to get one more shot.
Yep. I like that strat. That's such a good strat.
I guess the last thing is Turian. Turian was an experience.
Yeah, that Turian was... Your Turian was just a train wreck, I'm sorry.
You don't have to tell me that, I was the one playing. I had a lot of fun there.
Man, Axodo taking so many extra hits right now.
Imagine if he only had one E-tank.
Yeah, if he had one E-tank, he would be...
Well, he would be dead because one of the... well, not really, but... He's going for the heal.
That's an interesting decision. I mean, at that point, like, you're through most of the pirates.
Still, Mecha can be a threat, I guess.
I mean...
Not too much, but hey, paranoia.
Yeah, I mean, Wales forfeited from the race. I mean, you want to secure the win as much as you can.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I wasn't expecting to win this race. I kind of just wanted to be able to put out the best performance I could. My hands have kind of feel like rocks. My wrists haven't really been doing what I wanted them to do. So that's probably why my gameplay wasn't quite as well as I had hoped it would be. But I had a good Bryn Star.
The beginning was pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah,
you were actually a very good moment.
First, I would say you were ahead for the first 10, 12 minutes of it.
Yes.
I probably got past when I missed Pillar Room.
Yep.
Yeah, Pillar Room was what did it.
Exactly.
I got the backup though, so that's
good. Exodo carefully
basically because you had to kill all the side openers before Super that he came ahead.
Yep.
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to jump into the D-Skiga on the way back, but I was like, you know what?
Right.
I knew you would do it.
Exodo
totally
gets Door Bomb. Good stuff. Go Exodo. Door Bomb is the best strat.
Door Bomb is free. Change my mind.
It saves, I don't even know how many frames. It's so pathetically tiny, but it's still worth it. This is the worst room in the game.
Oh yeah. Shooting these blocks.
Yeah, it's the worst.
How's Axodo doing?
His run's been a bit rough too, but he's alive.
It was a bit rough.
He got AWS first try.
Oh, that's cool. Did he show off Zag Skip, which I once again showed that I'm incapable of?
Oh, he downright disrespected you. He did Brinstar Super, and then he did Zep Skip.
Yeah, I had a feeling he would.
He finished with the Metroids with exactly 50 and 4, so why not go for it?
Yeah.
That's lucky. I got a lot of super drops, but I hate 90% Turian. I'm not an any percent player. I'm 100%.
Oh, Axodo misses Escape Spark. Like, oh, Axodo, like, that was the thing. Like, if Whale had caught up a bit from Suitless, like, that could easily have made the difference right there. I see.
Oh, come on.
Axodo, what are you doing? No, you need to morph in one of the different. No, it's one of the
middle
pillar wide or something. Oh yeah, it is the middle pile. You're right. Oh, Axodo. What are you doing? Killing all the pirates.
Killing all the pirates, getting rid of all the threats in before he dies because he's a
Is he gonna kill all these atomics?
Is there any point in killing all the enemies? They're just gonna die when the ship blows up anyways.
He really wanted that large
to your counter, your stat track.
I mean, if Axodo soft block, he would have had to reset, and then Whale would have been right back in it. Alright, there we go. He gets the pirate manipulation.
If he was a man, he would have killed them by dancing around.
And he's going to finish with a time. Well, what are you doing? Axodo, what are you doing? 41-31.
What a troll. GG.
Alright, that was a really good race, actually. I'm really glad I got to catch that one.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I think I didn't play as well as I could have after entering Ridley, but I gotta say, there was too many shenanigans for me to be disappointed.
Like, it was a good race. Like, the first like, 5
I went
minutes
into
were
Ridley with
just-
128 health.
Yep.
I was pretty
What a
confident I
hell.
was going to die. So the fact that I went into the Idor with a singular 1 HP,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed.
I mean,
That was quite a show.
Yeah, it was a good race. Like, you were definitely the underdog, but I mean, I can't really disagree with a lot of the decisions you made in that race. It's just unfortunate that you ran into that door just a bit too early.
Yeah, that happens. Oh well. Everyone dies eventually.
I mean, yes, but not necessarily in Zero Mission. Okay.
Singular 1 HP.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm not going to get bent over out of a loss. I'm not out of the tournament. I still have matches to play.
I mean, yeah,
That was quite a show.
always losers
Yeah,
bracket.
it was a
good race. Which, let me pull that up right now, actually.
I believe I'll be going up against
I
Manda
can't really
Toby.
disagree with a lot of the
I want
decisions
this.
you made in that race. Let's see
It's just
here.
Unfortunate that you ran
31. You'll be playing the winner of Foxbot and Manda Toby.
Yeah, that happens. Oh well. I hope Manda Toby wins. Everyone dies. I'll be blunt.
Yeah, and then we have a pretty hyped up match coming up in winners bracket: Axodo versus Ross. That
Those
should be
two
gonna be
are
some,
those two are
that's a
huge
good match.
rivals. Those two
That's-
are huge rivals.
Yeah, that's kind of the rivalry that propelled a bit of any percent and gave us some exciting leaderboards at this very moment, I guess.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, Axodo.
Hi.
Congratulations on your win.
Thanks. Congratulations to you too. What happened? I saw you were ahead at the beginning of the race, and then I looked at the stream, and you were dead. What happened?
Well, I fell down in Pillar Room in Ridley, and I got the backup, and then I almost died. I had there were 6 or 7 times where I probably should have died in Ridley and did it, and then I missed AWS 5 times with the HBJ because I can't press the up button. I also had the worst Turian in the universe. I guess the last thing is I died in Suitless because I jumped the gun a little. It's one of the earlier rooms where you wall jump up the left side of the room and then jump into the right side.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I ran through the door a little early and I fell down and the gate went up and the pirate shot through the gate as it was rising. I died as I jumped. So I didn't see myself die. I just died.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I needed to take all the risks I could. I tried my best. Can't be disappointed over it.
This was a nice race, though. I had a good time playing with you.
I look forward to your race with Ross. That rivalry has been building for a while.
Yeah. Well, it'll be hard to beat Ross.
Yeah.
Do you have any words of choice for our friend Ross? Nothing. Just silent killer.
Yeah.
Axodo is letting his playing do the talking.
Yeah, Axodo doesn't need words, he just plays. But hey,
Exactly.
we'll see.
I don't need
We'll
words,
see.
especially in English.
Nah, it's alright.
Yeah, that should be a good race.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And then
Because I'm sure that our friend wants to win.
Yep. And then if Whale versus Mandatobi comes to be, that should be a good race too.
Yeah, that'll be 100% race.
Be sure to tell it to SG.
Yeah, definitely let staff know. So we're.
Hey
guys,
RPVs
why do you half-hour overestimate?
RPVs are only like 20 to 30 seconds apart.
Yep.
So it'll be a really, really good race. I would have a better PV, but I messed up Space Jump E-Tank at the very end. So that was unfortunate. I think it'll be a really, really good race. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of really good matches come out of this tournament. I have the schedule up for the next ones. Where is it?
Sam versus Destructor at 4:30 a.m. in the morning.
Don't talk to me about it. I'm not feeling good.
That's okay. You'll manage.
Eagle versus Dragon Fangs.
Yeah,
Sam would have played all night, and I would just.
Simon is going to come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good matches coming up in the future. I think any final words about this particular Zero Mission match, or?
Nah, I think that's everything I needed to say.
It was nice. This is all I want to say.
All right, then I think
good job, Wayne, for your next match.
And good luck to you in your next match.
Thanks.
I think we will be handing it back off to Speed Gaming. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoy whatever is coming up next. Have a good evening.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.